Hey guys, it's the Natural John, and today we're going to go over 5 of the top 10 jobs that are going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. So stay tuned, we'll go through these 5, and here in the next few days we're going to go over the next 5 so that you can be prepared for your future and the artificial intelligence boom that is coming to America. Alright guys, without further ado, here is number 1. Entry-level administrative jobs. So you've gone to college, you've gotten yourself a business administration degree, and now you're looking to get into the workforce. It's going to be a lot harder with artificial intelligence now because when you start out in a business, typically you're starting out as in a junior administrative role. So you're going to be note-taking in meetings, you are going to be working on spreadsheets. These are all things that are easily done by AI, and they're easily going to be replaced here very shortly. So if you're looking at getting into business, make sure that you're finding something that is going to be relevant in the near future and relevant maybe a little later on, so that your skill sets are going to be conducive to whichever work environment you're in that AI cannot reproduce or replicate in the near future. So number 1, entry-level business. Job number 2 that's going to wind up disappearing is data entry clerks. Now, granted, this is technology based and it's numbers and it's diagnosis. It sounds like something nobody's going to want to do, right? But if you start thinking about data entry, it's basically taking the same data, putting it into a system so that you can diagnose something. What comes into mind when you talk about diagnosing? Medical. So if someone takes, for an example, if someone takes a blood sample and they have to go through this blood and they have to dissect it all and bring it all down to its very basic components so that they can give a diagnosis to a patient on what kind of disease or what kind of blood disorder they're having. All of these things that have already been found have been noted, they're already in the system. So when you have to do all the data for this, we'll say blood draw, all of it's going to be instantaneously done now through artificial intelligence on the computer, and a diagnosis is going to print out. They're also doing this with surgeries, where they're having electronic robots perform surgeries because they don't move, they don't have that human error. So number 2, data entry points. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a numbers person, if you're into that kind of thing, there's going to be more fields coming down the road here that we're going to be talking about. But number 2, data entry, stay away from it. It's going to be easily replaced by artificial intelligence, and it's not something that you're ever going to be able to do again. So not a job you want to be looking at here in your near future. All right, job number 3, guys, software engineer encoders. I think this one is kind of self-explanatory in regards to AI, because anytime you're allowing this stuff to work inside of its own wheelhouse, it's working inside of its own self-contained system inside the technology, it's going to be able to be more efficient and replace any job of any human that is looking to be in that field. So software engineering coding eventually is all going to be replaced by AI, as it can self-adapt, learn, and overcome very small obstacles all the way up to the most intricate things that would have to be coded to be able to be made by people like by Tesla, Elon Musk. He uses programmers and coders all the time for all of his new technology. All of these people are going to be able to be replaced eventually, and not a good field to get yourself into, because you are working inside the self-contained system of artificial intelligence, and it's going to be able to do it more efficiently and better than you are. So stay away from those. Job number 4, customer service representatives. This one is awesome. When Steve calls you about your extended car warranty, now when you curse him out, you're not going to get any kind of emotional damage done whatsoever. All you're going to get is, would you like to buy your car warranty? And you're going to continue to get the same prompt over and over. This kind of technology has been out for quite a while. We have had automated systems on phone calls for banks and numerous other corporations for many, many years. We're all pretty used to it, but now we're going to be able to curse out every customer service representative, because it's not actually going to be a person. It's just going to be a machine that's calling you for your money to be sent to them, because that's what our system is. It's all about corporations getting as much money as they can, and that's for a different video. But aside from that, number 4, customer service representatives, not a job anybody wants to be in anyway, so find something else to do, because you don't want to have to call people trying to sell them something or trying to get them to use your services. Customer service representatives are going out the door, and it's not something anyone's sad about. So AI, you can have that one. Have a nice day. All right, guys, number 5 and your final one of the day. Now stick with me because we're going to be coming back with 5 more jobs that are going to be replaced by AI here very shortly. But moving on to number 5, these are going to be a couple that I think are kind of relevant because people use them all the time, but they're going to be easily replaced as bankers and accountants. Both of these jobs revolve around hard numbers and putting these hard numbers into different computer software so that it can process. Tax code and tax law will no longer have to be looked up. It will be instantaneously known by artificial intelligence, so they'll be able to make decisions based off the law and the tax code that's already existing. All the tax ramifications that change from year to year will instantaneously just have to be pumped into the artificial intelligence, and it will never have to be questioned again. There'll never be any questions about deductions or anything because all the laws will already be in the mind and at the forefront of the mind of the artificial intelligence. Bankers move numbers from one computer screen to another. Most of the time you're not even dealing with hard cash. We already have seen for multiple years and actually decades how ATMs work. You walk up, put your card in, get your money out. You can already do most of your banking online now. Loan applications, all of these things will easily be done by artificial intelligence. When you put your numbers into the computer, they can back that up with your tax returns that they can look up with permission, and whammo, you know if you're eligible for a loan. This is going to fall into a lot of different categories. Anything that you have to get financing for, these jobs could be replaced very easily by artificial intelligence. So make sure that you are getting yourself into a job that can't be replaced. Make sure you're putting yourself in getting skill sets that you can use in the future that are not going to be incorporating artificial intelligence. This is a way to safeguard your family's future and your economic future in the very near future, if you will. So again, I'm the Natural John, guys, and these are 5 of the top 10 jobs that are going to be going away in the next probably 5 to 10 years. So stick with me. Like I said, we're going to be coming back with 5 more here in the next couple days, and we're going to keep you guys informed, and artificial intelligence is not going to take over our entire lives.